The Motor Ombudsman is the only ombudsman for the automotive sector. What we do is we look at the complaints that mainly come from consumers. We get the evidence from the business and the consumer, and we give fair, independent and impartial resolutions to those issues. We've been doing it now for 10 years. I think it's important that businesses are part of the Motor Ombudsman, because I think it's a sign, quality sign for the businesses that gives assurance to the consumers that in the unlikely event that something goes wrong, that there is an independent third party that can actually deal with it. Well, TMO was set up in 2016, so it's 10 years. It's our 10th anniversary this year, and I would say actually over those 10 years I think the industry is in a much better place than it was. If we look at the number of manufacturers, dealers, garages, even warranty providers that are accredited to the Motor Ombudsman, it has grown every year. It's at the highest level it's ever been. We've now got even more independent garages, dealers, even mobile mechanics part of us. So I think the biggest changes we've seen in the retail industry over the last 10 years have been to do with the technology on the vehicles and also the fuel. So EVs is probably the biggest change that we've seen, and the challenges that's given retail consumers and manufacturers. I think also the legislative landscape has changed considerably. I think there's more legislation that has come through that's giving consumers more rights. And as part of that, I think consumers now are much more assertive in what their rights are, and that everything should be 100% right. That can give a lot of challenges because they don't always know or don't always interpret the legislation correctly. And I also think recruitment, probably for mechanics and technicians, has become a lot more difficult now because of the upskilling required and the skills that are required to do the job. As we move into 2026, I think the biggest challenges and actions that the Motor Ombudsman wants to put in place is really drive on the investment that we made in AI last year, and also the increase in headcount that we've got. We want to improve our service levels. We also want to continue to leverage the new codes of practice that we introduced last year, focus on what dealers need to do on the ADAS and safety technology on the vehicles, get them used to that, what their commitments need to be to getting consumers, and really to make, I think, the automotive sector even better through our codes of practice.